Welcome to the 1% Show, where we bring you inspiring stories of individuals who are committed to continuous growth and becoming better every single day. Today, we have with us Mr. Priya Ranjan, a dedicated professional with a strong journey of learning, growth, and self improvement. Now, through his experiences, he brings valuable insights into personal development and the power of communication in shaping one's confidence and career. So, let's dive into his story and uncover the lessons that can inspire all of us to grow that 1% every day. So, let's invite Mr. Priya Ranjan on stage. Welcome, Mr. Priya Ranjan. How are you?
I am very much fine, sir. Thank you for having me here and giving me these opportunities.
Pleasure to have you here. So, before we begin, just tell a little about yourself. Like, where are you currently, and what do you do?
Currently, I am based in Kuwait and I'm an oil and gas professional. I'm working for Kuwait Oil Company as a senior petroleum engineer.
Oh, that's great. That's great. And for how long you have been living in Kuwait now?
I have been living in Kuwait for last 13 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
13 years. And when I talk about like India, where do you belong to in India? Where do you come from?
So I was born in Bihar in a village about 40 kilometers from Patna. I
Oh,
did my schoolings from there.
oh, that's great. That's great. Talking about schooling, tell us something more about it. Like you said, ki you come from village. So did you have your schooling from a village school, and what kind of schooling did you have? Just tell us about that.
That's right, sir. I had my did my middle school from 1 to 7 in a school located in my own village, and then I went to a for high schooling. There was another school which was 4 kilometers away from my village. So I used to walk every day 4 kilometers
Okay.
to attend this school. So up to 10th standard, I finished my schooling there in that environment.
So you had that your basic schooling from a village school only,
Yes, right,
and
sir.
of course it must have been in Hindi medium.
It was in Hindi medium, sir. Yes.
Yes, and then tell us what happened after that. Like, how did you go to? And I'm told that you are an IITian. So tell us about that story. Like how a boy from village has this dream of going into one of the premium most institute in India and wants to be an engineer from IIT. And how did that happen? Was it really a struggle? Was it really challenging? How was that?
Yes, sir. When I studied in my village till 10th standard, I never heard about IIT and just heard about this something profession like engineer and doctors. But my father purchased a television to watch Mahabharata and Ramayana at that time. And but at the same time, he had a vision. He prompted me to watch some daily Doordarshan channels of educational serials and programs. So I
Oh,
remember a very good story. He told me to watch some quiz sessions which different
oh,
schools from Delhi used to participate.
yeah.
So, and he told me, see, this is the top students of India. They are participating here. If you work hard, maybe you get a chance one day to study with them and work with them. So that is the vision he had. Uh, I didn't took very seriously, but yes, I continued working on that my study.
So this is how your vision was born. Watching those quiz programs and all that. I still remember there used to be a quiz master, perhaps during that time, Siddharth, if I'm not wrong. He used to be there. He used to and I also used to
Yeah,
envy
yeah.
those boys. They used to press the buzzer. I hope you're talking about the same quiz programs and all
Yes,
that.
yes.
They
Yeah,
used to press
same
the
thing. They
buzzer.
used to praise
And
this
you
one.
know, me too. I used to envy
That's
like,
right.
can I be there at that stage someday where I can answer these questions? And they were really
Yeah,
brilliant. They inspired you. Wow.
yeah.
And this is what I say. That, you never know sometimes what things can inspire and motivate you. Now, then tell us how IIT happened. Was it really easy, that easy, or difficult?
It was not easy for us, for me at least. I went to coaching institutions and uh, I found that teachers used to give some assignment in the class, physics teacher and maths teachers. And so what I remember that many occasions I was the only one who was able to solve certain problems. So he was a bit impressed and he told me one day, you should try IIT. This is a very good exam, tough. I was a bit surprised. See, I never thought that I can attempt these exams. It is
Hmm.
made for some
Hmm.
brilliant
Hmm.
guys, right?
Right.
But later on, I tried. I thought, okay, maybe I can do something in this. So in the first attempt, I got selected
Right.
for a state level engineering colleges. I got the admission there, but I was not happy. I thought that something is missing.
Hmm.
I didn't reach up to the mark.
Right.
So I talked to my father,
Okay.
and though he had limited resources,
Hmm.
but he told me that go, I will support whatever he has with me,
Hmm. Hmm.
and it very inspiring and very emotional for me. I still
Hmm.
remember the his statement that go and take risk. I am there behind you.
Wow.
So I prepared for one more year, and
Okay.
I got it through, and I got admission in IIT Dhanbad as a petroleum engineering.
Wow, that's great. That's quite inspiring. And I see a lot of people actually that when they face failures, in the face of the failures, in the face, the first time actually, they give in most of the time. And I always say, ki, you never know like how close you are to success. So don't leave now. And I think the same thing happened with you also. It's very, very inspiring. One thing I would like to ask you, Priya Ranjan, like you come from a small village of Bihar, then you went on to do IIT, BTech IIT, and all that, and then you thought of going abroad to do your masters. How did this whole thing conspired in your mind that you should do your masters from UK now? Tell us about that.
That's very big journey for me, sir. I was working in a government organization, and company sent me for a presentation. I had to present something on behalf of my company, and it was an international seminar. So many international experts were attending, and I had to present in front of them. Okay, presentation went well. I did all my task, but the amount of questions has been asked from those experts made me realize that whatever I have learned, that is not enough. There is many things left, and the person who are working in a wider range of this world, they know much more than whatever I am doing today. So that led me to decide to enhance my vision and go abroad.
So this is how you went to UK because you come from a Hindi medium
That's
background.
right, sir.
Otherwise, was it really easy or was it difficult now altogether adapting to a new language, new culture, and everything?
It was a difficult, sir. It was not easy, but yeah. First, I went to UK. It was my first foreign visit.
Okay.
So I landed there in Edinburgh. Then I took a taxi. Taxi dropped me at the uh, university gate.
Okay.
I found that everyone is new here. I never come to such environment.
Ah,
Every people around me is looking different
okay.
what I used to be before. So I was thinking how to go to the place where they're supposed to come, like reception, where they have managed to welcome all the new interns. So I don't know the way. So whom should I ask?
Hmm. Hmm.
Somehow I made a courage that I asked one guy, and he guided me. Go to this place, and there will be some counters. They will guide you. So that was a bit hesitation. The first 5 minutes, I don't remember how I spent
Right.
standing at the airport
Right.
university
Right.
gate. So later on, it went smoothly. It was not very bad. Yeah.
Right. Great. So one more thing, like then from UK, so how did you think of pursuing your career opportunities in oil and gas abroad? No, because you come from the same stream, I can understand that. But you thought of doing something outside India. So what motivated you? Can you tell us something about
Yes, sir.
that?
It is the vision. It is the around knowledge and big projects, especially in India. We have oil and gas projects, but still it is not same as the what we have the worldwide.
Hmm.
We
Hmm.
can learn a lot,
Okay.
much different technologies are
Hmm.
being used,
Hmm.
and the projects net
Right.
worth are very huge there. So I wanted to work in such environments where we are working as a multinational, people are working together, and We are sharing ideas and we are competing with each other. So that was a different experience. I wanted to have it.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So, was there a specific turning point in your career that significantly changed your growth or mindset, or maybe any emotional or motivating moment that changed your mindset?
Yeah, during my training, training period, I was a trainee and working in a India. I was sent to site to handle certain tasks, and it was handling with high pressure gas and all those things. And
Mm.
unfortunately,
Mm.
accident happened there. But I could be
Ooh.
manage this very well, and I avoided spreading it, and there was no damage happened to the life or any injury. That made me understand that, guys, I can handle the worst, so I have capabilities. That is true. But to handle such situation, you have to be very much prepared. Never go to any job unprepared and not fully informed. This is the oil and gas business. Safety and precautions are very, very important. So I changed my mindset completely there. And that was preparation for me, I think, to work abroad and handle big responsibilities.
Yeah, and this is why I say, Mr. Priya Ranjan, that most of the time these so-called challenges come in the garb of opportunities. So, though it was a problem, it was a challenge, but I think you could see the opportunity around it. So you could thrash that challenge and definitely convert it into opportunity. And later on, it must have paid you rich dividends in your company also.
That's true, sir. I feel more confident after that incident.
Great. Now tell me one more thing. Again, I'm coming back to the same thing, like because a lot of people they face this challenge. They come from rural background. They really hesitate talking in English and all that. So, how confident were you in English communication earlier in your career?
Sir, it was really difficult for me. When I went to IIT, I was not able to speak anything in English. It was totally Hindi for me. So even during the freshers days, seniors used to interact with me in English. I used to answer him very differently because I was not knowing what he talking to me. So,
Right,
and
right.
same problem happened in classes because all classes were taught in English, and
Hmm.
so I
Hmm.
really struggled in first semester. But later on I
Right,
worked on my communication. I learned English, and I was able to
right,
communicate. So there was some funny incident also, because I told my friends, guys, I want to learn English, so I will speak with you in English. Please don't laugh or don't do anything. so, some guys made fun, but some guys
right,
appreciated that you're trying to improve. That is good
right.
things. Right. That's what.
When was it? When was it? Was it in IIT?
Yes, sir. This was in IIT because
Oh.
yeah, this has happened.
Would you coming to that point, would you suggest all the learners here as well, those who are watching this, those who are listening to this podcast, that doesn't matter. Let the word wag, let the people mock you. But if you decide that yes, this is one activity which is going to pay you rich dividend, you should do it by all means. And speaking is one of those activities that they should do when they are learning English. Would you recommend it?
I totally
Even if the
recommend.
people are, even if people are laughing at you.
Yeah, I totally recommend. This is your something you're having. This is your shortcoming that you are not able to communicate properly in English. So you have to improve in that. Doesn't matter somebody is laughing on you or mocking on you, right?
Hmm,
And
hmm, hmm.
any knowledge or anything skills you are acquiring, that is going to pay a lot. And in today's scenario, communication is the key skill. Everyone should be having this.
Absolutely. And especially, I would like to ask you as well, like how important communication is, especially working with international colleagues and clients, or working in an international setup.
Yes, sir. It is very much important, I will say. Uh, Up to working level, a certain level of communication is okay. But when you go to higher level, manager level, where you have to
Right.
reap the fruits of the work, then at that time,
Ah,
that time, communication matters a lot. Whomsoever
right.
presented in the best way will get the reward. Doesn't matter how much he worked.
Absolutely. And this is what I keep saying to people actually. It is, at still certain level, it is your intellectual asset. It is your intellectual capital that works, means your core competency. You're from oil and gas, of course, you have an IIT degree. So till certain level, it will definitely help you. But after that, it will be your human assets.
Yes.
Human assets like communication, presentations, and all that, that matter a lot. I keep telling people, and that's great. So, what made you join Profluent? And what were your expectations when you joined Profluent?
That's right, sir. Actually, currently I'm working with company, multinational, national ladies people are working with me. So what I found that I'm equally competent in my technical skills with all other guys around the world. But when it comes to presentation or showing result to a higher management or
Mm,
someone, I think we lack. They are better because there is a reason also because they're native speakers. We are not the native speakers of English. So
that's good.
that led me to okay, guys, we are the one who are working. So why should I be left behind just due to the one skill I
Mm,
have shortage? So let
mm,
us try to
mm,
improve this one, and it is. I think it is not very much hard. A few months of
mm,
work and proper guidance, it can be
mm,
achieved. So I found some reels and videos of Zita and yours and Madam, and found it very interesting. So that's why I contacted Zita and I got through you. I'm doing the course with
great.
you from last 6 months.
Thank you so much. So it's wonderful to have people like you here. So inside the community, I would say, and we have a we you know the community actually. We are a bunch of some wonderful people like you, Mr. Priya Ranjan, inside the community. So I would like to ask you one more thing. How did Profluent help you overcome hesitation and communicate more confidently in a global professional environment? Do you think, like we were talking about the other day, the how to do the small talk, and you practically implemented it. So do you think now whatever you're learning, it is helping you in your work environment?
Sure, sir. It is helping me a lot because the course is designed on individual basis. First, you are talking to the individual and seeing what is their shortcomings, where the person is lacking. So you're guiding them accordingly. So that is one of the
Right.
very good features I will have regarding this course. And
Right.
many things you help told us like short talks and
Yes.
hero introductions. That is the very
Right.
practical
Right.
things which can be implemented from next day. And I'm trying to implement it from the day I learned from it.
You are an action taker. The kind of videos you are making today, Mr. Priya Ranjan, I really get inspired about one thing that you are so passionate about speaking also. And I feel so grateful also that we have people like you on board
Thank you.
who are really action takers. Now, we have different activities, as you know, Mr. Priya Ranjan. We have one on one sessions, we have talk rooms also, and we have our Saturday session in a Circle Mastermind, and then of course assignments and activities like video making and all that. And the good thing is you participate in all these activities passionately despite having a very tight schedule. I can understand that. So I want to ask you, which one is your favorite, the activity?
My most favorite is video making and post 1 minute
Oh,
video.
that's great.
Yeah,
Yes, yes, yes,
that
yes.
is my most.
You like those? Yeah, yeah. And how is it so like? And do you think yes, it is helping you a lot? You have changed a lot over last 2 3 months. You have been with us.
That's right, sir. It has changed. It has changed my fluency and especially the video
Hmm,
making. I'm implementing
hmm,
whatever I've learned from you in the one-to-one
right,
session and the interactive group discussions. I'm improving
right.
my skills, but I'm using those
Right.
skills in my video making because in video making there is no guide. I have to do everything by my own. So whatever skills I have, just use it. And I'm getting receiving comments from you. That is the most important thing. Every video I'm receiving.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. But I really like it actually, your videos and other videos also. The people, the way they are. And the other day, I had a look at your set. Marvelous. Again, that talks about a person actually is passionate about doing things. If you have this enthusiasm in you, na, and you have that enthusiasm in you, enthusiasm means N means inside, Theo means God. You have God within you.
That's
So when you have enthusiasm, you have God within you.
that,
So you have that enthusiasm in you when it comes to speaking. and you definitely are going to be a wonderful speaker. I would like you actually to advise something to the professionals in India. So, what advice would you give to professionals in India who aspire to build a career abroad, especially in oil and gas?
Yes, sir. Maybe two or three things I will tell them. First is the acquire good technical skills, whatever is your area. That has to be expertise. Second is good communications, master communication, guys, please. And when you come abroad, show adaptability. You have to adapt to different cultures, different tones, different environments, and make a credibility. That is the very very much important. People take you as a very credible person. If they're coming to you, they will know this person will solve my problem, or he will do the assignment whatever has been given to him.
That builds a very strong perception of yours as well at your workplace. If you have a strong positive perception, I think how the things are solved automatically, and you get your growth trajectory and all that that you are aiming at most of the time. Now, talking about oil and gas specifically, one quality, if I ask you, that every individual should have if he wants to work in oil and gas industry abroad, what that one quality would be?
That person should be aware about the safety. Oil and gas is all about safety. We are dealing with very flammable and dangerous substance, that is gas and oil. So this industry is totally running on this safety rules and precautions we take. Never
Right.
misreport. If you are what report only thing, most correct thing. Whatever you're saying, just report those things. Uh, just inculcate these habits. Then things works. Is okay.
Now, the last thing that I would like to ask from you, you have had a wonderful career, academic career, then otherwise also career abroad. If you had to share three lessons from your professional journey so far, what would they be? The lessons to our viewers from you.
Never give up. The failures and success will keep on coming, but chase your dreams. Aim high of whatever you have achieved today. Try to move one step more. Don't get stuck to one point, right? Because there is a lot of opportunities, and stay humble. Whatever you achieved, okay, that is fine. Stay humble.
It's wonderful, wonderful to hear these words from you, Mr. Priya Ranjan. Let me tell you that it was a wonderful conversation session with you. I've had other podcasts also, others also in the shows, but the kind of natural ability that you have to answer these questions that I asked you off the cuff, and you came out with some wonderful pieces of advice for our viewers also, ranging from communication to how to work in oil and gas, and of course lessons that they can draw from your life as well and from their life, of course. Okay, it was wonderful to have you here on the show, Mr. Priyaranjan. I definitely would like to have you once again very soon inside the show.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here on this show, on 1% show, where we call people who have done something remarkable in their life and who have dedicated their life actually, who are committed to something special. You are one of them. Thank you so much once again for being here. It was wonderful to have you here. See you soon again. Bye bye. So, my dear friends, so this was Mr. Priya Ranjan who was with us, and you can see coming from a humble background and then reaching to one of the biggest companies in oil and gas. And it's no luck, believe me. It's all pluck, it's all learning, it's all committing yourself to a particular cause that Mr. Priya Ranjan did. And I'm sure you must have taken a lot of lessons from today's conversation. We'll have another guest in our show next time. So till then, I'll say goodbye from our 1% show. So this is Vinit Kapoor signing off. Bye bye. Take care.